What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to our channel, because we don't have a channel together, but it's gonna go up on both of our channels. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to both of our channels.
This your girl, Egotistical, and
For Escape.
First of all, we would like to tell you to make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. We also want to let you know that what we doing today.
Oh, a mukbang, and we're going to do it with crabs. And so that's what we got. You was angry earlier.
I was angry as hell. I was like, look, I didn't get
the way you was like cracking that crab leg and throwing it out on the ground, I was like, dang.
Look, I needed to give me some crabs. So anyways, let's get started. We're going to chit chat. We're going to talk about a few things.
Yup.
Please, if you have a comment, please be sure to comment down below
and be
let
nice.
Us know. Look, if you got some ish to say, I might say something back. So
that will be the one.
Period.
Who?
But yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna jump right into it. Anyway, so we're gonna talk about relationships. So the topic we had was take for granted was one. Men don't court women. They want everything to be given to them, and they don't work like that. Well, I mean, we're gonna talk about that. So I'm gonna break into my crab first before I start, because
girl, I cannot wait.
You already went in because
I only had a piece of a leg.
Girl, it was enough.
Look how big these legs are, though. We got the jumbo crab.
It was enough to make me be like, I'm jealous, low key on the side. Cause she didn't even say, "Hey, you want this?" She ate that whole thing.
I did. I think
no, you didn't. You got out that car. He was like,
always trying to throw me on the bus, y'all.
Nah, she ain't even.
But this is my best friend, so I already know by now.
Yeah, I feel like some crap just fell out of my mouth. This 14 years, y'all. Like I said, she think that she did, but she didn't. You know what I mean? I was out there looking alone, sitting in the side car.
Girl, closed mouths don't get fed.
I don't feel like I have to say nothing. It's 14 years. It should be like, girl, you want some?
Girl,
you don't even ask.
I did.
You did not ask me.
I'm sure I did.
You went in hard because you was mad.
She got a funny little memory where she be forgetting that I be saying stuff to her.
My brain is good.
Okay.
It was good. Look, let me tell you something. When we went to go get these crabs, we was almost short, baby. Like, we went up there.
They didn't start selling them until 3.
3. And we was almost short. And we got there, it was 3:30 when we got there. And she was like, I only got 1 dozen of jumbo left. We was like,
look.
Let me get that.
Thank you.
Let me get that.
Thank you.
And then we was coming back to pick our order. So this other lady, right?
They only had medium.
This black lady was coming out, right? And she was like,
they only got medium.
No, that's not how she said. She tried to throw some shade. Like, let me tell you, I felt
girl,
it.
I don't be paying attention to none
so
of that.
she was like, y'all going in here to buy some crabs? Because I just bought the last beat. They don't really got no more mediums left. Girl, if you don't take yourself up out that store and stop minding somebody else's business. But anyways, we had just made the cut. And it's called Ernie's. That's what it's called.
Yeah, she said that she had got the last large.
But the lady who went in there was like, the one who was in there after she walked out was like, they said they had 1 more dozen of large, and I got half a dozen of large, half a dozen of medium. And I looked at her like, if they had a dozen of large left, you still bought that. I don't know what to buy. That ain't my business.
Maybe her ends wasn't long enough.
Girl, that's what I said. I don't know. Maybe she had to, like, you tell me you got a dozen of jumbo or large. I'm gonna be like, let me get them.
Yeah.
This the first crab of the year because I haven't had no crab since last year.
Girl, where have you been?
Not in a crab.
Crabs are, look. I love me some crabs.
I know, right?
Girl, because child. This is definitely not my first time eating crabs.
Dang.
Definitely not.
I wish.
Not this year. I think I had crabs maybe. What's this, March?
April.
It's April already?
Nah, it ain't April. Don't lie.
Girl.
It's my,
I was like, hold on.
you was about to be like, April what?
Foods, like, April Foods. So, anyway, let's get on topic.
All right, y'all. So, let's talk about relationships. So, what was the first one taken for granted? So, what we going to start with that?
Being taken for granted.
Mm-hmm. What you feel about that?
Anybody can be taken for granted. Look, okay, so,
So, let's talk over
taken for granted.
As a woman or a man, which one you think is worse?
I mean, it depends on who the individual is, in my opinion.
I don't be biting them with my teeth because I don't want something to come out and be cracked and your girl got a crack smell. I think I got some nice teeth.
Girl, I got some nice teeth and I be getting these joints up.
I only got one.
Chop.
I only got one set of teeth, and girl, when them things gone, they gone. All right, so yeah.
I think it depends on the individual.
I think that a lot of times. Oh, this is a question I really want to ask. Do you think men take women for granted more than women take men?
Yeah.
I think that.
But then again, it all depends on how that man was raised. But 9 times out of 10,
at some point in time, you gotta
come.
It's
more men taking females for granted than it is females taking men.
I feel like.
Well, I don't know. In this day and age, in this era,
it might be. I'm about to say. I feel like it might be 50-50.
Yeah.
Because to be honest with you, everybody, you get with somebody, and that person will be a good fit, but you always looking for the next thing because you think it's something better. And then when you find out it ain't nothing better, and the one that you found out was legit, you want to come back. But then be bothered that the person don't want to be bothered with you.
Have you ever felt like that?
Yeah.
Oh, so you took somebody for granted?
I've done both. It's been gone both ways for me. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think I took anybody for granted.
It was like I had been on that grass is greener on the other side, and it's a lie. Because I had somebody, he was real sweet. I mean, he ain't gonna have everything that you want.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna have everything that she want, but it's certain things that like plague in. I was like, oh, I want to see what this other's out there. And I was young. I was like young. I don't know. That could have been my husband, y'all.
If he was supposed to be your husband, he would have been.
This is true.
Period.
But I do feel like a lot of times.
A lot of times. Go ahead.
People do take people for granted.
Yeah.
And they don't really realize like the value. It's hard to find true, genuine people out there that's really real and that stay committed to their word. It's really hard. So when you find it, I mean, I don't know if you feel like it's too big to be true. I don't know if you feel like it's always going to be there. But I feel like men and women, because I think it's guilty on both parts. I don't want to just put all on men or on women. I think, like, they be like, I like her, but shawty over here, or I like this, but shawty over here. And then when shawty over here don't be, like, popping, then they be like, what's up? What's good? You remember me? No. New phone. Who is this? So-and-so. Don't exist. That's me.
Don't forget to come and pick up your
feelings. Like, no, don't come back. Or one thing I don't like is when they try to do the whole, what is that? Like, how they try to, like, play on your emotion or try to do, like, the sympathy card and try to get you back in. Like, don't do that. Period. At all. But you said you never took nobody for granted, so.
Yeah, I don't think I took anybody for granted. I feel like I was taken for granted many times.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
I only took one person for granted, but I only took one person for granted, but I've been taken for granted. Cause they be like,
what Young Miami say? Broke niggas turn me to a savage.
I just be like, but for you, like, over the years, I just know, like, if y'all was to take a poll, which one y'all think is the nice one? Which one y'all think is the mean one? Cause it's always a parallel. Like, it's always one between me and you. If they took a poll, which one they think is the nice one?
They gotta get to know us first.
On face value. Which one?
Girl, I look rough right now. They probably her thuggish rugged bone.
I look rough too. What you saying?
Girl, you don't look as rough as I do.
Girl, you look just fine. No cap.
I look like I need to go. And don't forget to pick up my feelings too. As rough as I look.
It'd be so funny because people, I'm not gonna say which one it is, but people be like, when we do ask, we be like, which one look mean? They always pick the wrong one.
Well, who y'all think is mean? Who y'all think is nice? Please comment down below. I know I did some niggas dirty, but they probably deserve it.
And the other topic was men don't court women and want to be given the world and don't want to work for it. What you got to say on that? Because you said you had a question while we was in the car.
Girl, I forgot.
Dang, that you should have told me and I could have wrote it down.
Nowadays, I feel like dudes don't want to court female. They don't want to put in no time. They don't want to do anything. They feel like they deserve the world. But I do feel like a lot of females have these men thinking like that. Not only are a lot of men mama's boys and they're very, very much spoiled by their mothers. And it shows.
I think sometimes the desperation of wanting a man, I think sometimes women forsake their boundaries or forsake their God, I want to say how you want your card on what you want and what you don't want because you want to do so bad. So a lot of women give leeway to like bullcrap, and then when they meet a woman that uphold her standards, that's what I'm saying. Uphold her standards. When they meet a woman that uphold her standards, they be like, "You too much work. You got too many rules. You just need to relax." No,
boy, please.
Cause like I always say, I know what I bring to the table. I know what you get when you get me. And this ain't no mediocre package. Like, Beyonce upgrade you, that's a real. On a real.
Boy, but some of these dudes will see the potential or see what you bring to the table and take advantage of that. And so they use what they can get out of you and then try to move on to the next.
Mm-hmm.
Which is back to the first topic: females or dudes, whomever.
I think that if you watch and listen to what they say and watch them, you can be able to see clear cut. Because I always say this: it's always red flags. And a lot of times, if we like a person, we like, I'm not gonna really pay attention to it. I'm gonna like, you know. So I always say that it's freaking red flags. In the jump.
Do you pay attention to the red flags all the time?
I think as I gotten older, yeah. When I was younger, no. Because it was like, oh, I like him. Oh, he look good. Oh, he say this, he say that. So, no. But as I get older, knowing my value and knowing what I bring as a woman, I just be like, I ain't about to waste my time on that.
You're not worthy.
Because I don't want... One thing... I say time and energy is really important to me. Mm-hmm. And I was just talking to one of my friends about it. Because I was telling him, like, I don't play around. Like, I can support you. One thing I say, I can support you from afar. Like, I can pray for you, wish you the best. I don't got to be around to see you. I hope that you make it, but I'm not going to follow behind you trying to get you to do X, Y, and Z. And that's a wrap. And I'll pray for you. Because praying is free. I ain't got to spend a dime to tell Jesus to work on your heart.
Mm.
But other than that, I don't owe nothing. That's a wrap. But I feel like at the end of the day, like, if you want some realness, though, if you find somebody that you like and you know they have the characteristics that you look for, and you feel that vibe, you get to know that person and you feel like you find that person is a real one, that's the ones you need to keep, because trust me.
These niggas don't care about that. They more worried about what a girl look like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, her body, her fake body.
All that will come to an end, because it's going to be a time where you're going to be sitting by yourself. Unless you cool with having superficial. That might be just like, she ain't got to be, she can have 2 bee stings up top as long as she feel the part. That I cannot.
I feel like nowadays it's not really men out here. It's all these little boys running around.
Shoot,
and they're not being taught anything. They don't have no value to life.
I feel like there is, but they under a rock. Because I feel like they didn't went through BS and they just rather be a bachelor and not deal with the bull crap.
You said you feel like they went through BS?
Yeah, just like women had. I think the good dudes have been through BS. And they rather stay a bachelor into themselves than to deal with the bull crap of trying to go and deal with this woman, meet this woman, and then go do up and down. And I think that
females want to start over, keep starting over.
I didn't say, but I wasn't saying that in reference to like that's a shot against women. I think it go both ways. That's what I'm saying. I think there's good men and good women out here, but the amount of crap that you gotta go through, you just be like, dog, I just rather be on my own, cause you don't want to have to keep dealing with that bull crap, Like, why? You know what I mean? I said that for.
But how do you get to know if somebody is right for you? If you feel like you scared to keep jumping from this and that?
I feel like if you meet that person, whether it's a male or female, and you be friends with them first, like,
you'll see, they're gonna show you if it's what it is.
Because their representatives can only hold up for so long before their true person come out.
Period.
So I think a lot of times, and I'm not going to sit up here and act like I ain't been guilty of it. A lot of times, like, I done met a dude, like a dude based on appearance or based on the right now because it's new, and don't be listening to a doggone thing he be saying. And he be telling me just like
exactly
what you need to know. Like, for women, they'll say, women tell you everything. I think that's go both ways. If you listen to a man talk, you don't got to ask him no questions. He'll tell you everything you need to know. Just listen to him. Listen to him and watch how he moves.
And read in between the lines, too. A lot of people don't do that.
And watch how he moves.
Stop making excuses.
No, if a dude want to be, he going to be where he want to be. Regardless of what he got going on in his life. Now, he might be going through some stuff where he can't do both. He can't, build something with you and trying to do what he got to do. And if he a real man with it, he'll let you know. But at the same time, don't hold up trying wait for him to get through what he getting through at all. Like, you are brought into people's life for different reasons. Like, sometimes you're not the one. Sometimes you prepare him for the one. As crazy as that sound,
I don't got time for it.
You might come in and prepare him to be better for that next one.
Oh, child.
And then when you see him, don't be like, oh, he couldn't do that for me. That he wasn't there. That growth wasn't there.
It wasn't meant for you. Sometimes people are there to help you to become the person that you're supposed to be for the person they're meant to be with.
Right. I know that's a tough pill to swallow, but we all have different roles and assignments when we meet people and we come into people's life. You don't never know what it is, but we all got different roles and assignments. And some people are a lifetime and some people are a season. You got to know when to let go. Time and energy is too precious. Once you put it out, you can't get it back. Watch where you putting it at. Watch who you giving it to. I think people have been in a relationship for like 12 years, 20 years. Ain't the person that they should have been with.
It'd be funny to me how they been in a relationship for that long, then they gonna get married and bring a divorce after a few months.
I just don't think that because you get married, it's going to change a person.
That's true. It's not. So, do you believe in second chances?
I do believe in second chances. But I do believe that the person gotta show you. You can't give it to them. They gotta like really work. But at the end of the day, like if you come in and you see that's a red flag and the red flag don't get better, they don't improve themselves. Just because you say I do, don't mean nothing.
You shouldn't want to say I do because the person who's going to do you wrong and ain't showing no sign of improvement.
That's what I'm saying. Like he wanted to live off of somebody else.
Girl, and that's what's wrong with society today. These men want so badly to have a sugar mama. But why do you think guys don't want to court females nowadays?
Because they don't want work. Courting is work. Courting, if they just want something specifically from you, they ain't trying to court. They're just trying to get what they're trying to get in depth. And if they do
Maybe they just don't want nothing specific on you.
Because I feel like if they do want you, they will take their time because that's what they really want. You know,
but even with that, like,
you ever seen
some guys might really want a female, but they still think that the first thing they need to do is smash.
I feel like this. If that's the one that you want, then you gonna take it with anything, because men are not they hunt. Right. If they want that, they gonna do whatever they gotta do to get to it, and they will do stuff that they normally don't do. Like I don't normally do this. This is a lot for me. This will take me all out.
I don't want to hear no complaining. I don't want to hear no complaining.
I mean, sometimes they might want to vent to you. They might want to talk to you, and it might be
it's not no. Why are you venting to me about doing something for me that you choose to do?
I mean, if he's honestly having a real conversation with you and really expressing to you, this is something that he don't do, and he's not complaining. He's just letting you know, like I really vibe with you because I don't really do this, and this is new for me. And if I mess up or I'm trying to figure it out, like just bear with me because this is something I never do. You gonna
that's different from just saying to a female, oh, because I don't normally do this. It's normally easy.
That's not that way.
Like, no.
Oh, you know what? I had somebody tell me that.
Ooh.
Who we talking about in the car?
The friend?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. He told me that. All the time. He always mentions it. And I'm just like, I don't know what that's supposed to do.
You don't have to keep doing it either.
No.
Next! Y'all remember that little next show that used to come on MTV?
Mm-mm.
Y'all remember the next show when they used to let you choose? They used to let you choose like you had 3 different dates lined up, and the 3 different dates would sit on the bus, and then the first date would come off, and sometimes they get to know the first date, but if they see the person they don't like the person, they be like next.
Oh, y'all remember BT Cut of Night?
Girl, who don't remember?
I remember the first one of the first videos I saw because I used to have to sneak and watch it. My parents was like a no-go. I mean, who was it? Was it Tip Drill? When he slid the credit card through her booty crack. You remember that? You don't remember that? You remember that? I was like, oh. And she was forward. He slid it. She started shaking. I said, that's why men be like, oh, you want to dance? Here's some bands.
Get it how you live.
Once they see something new and you ain't new no more, you ain't new. Why they call you new? Because I be rocking the new.
See?
Even her and Nipsey broke and then they got back. Nipsey came back after her.
That was her soulmate. Cause she was like, look, I'm not gonna stand for this. Either you gonna get it together or I'm done.
Right.
You realize.
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't gotta settle. Don't settle. Period. Cause these dudes sure don't. They be keep on moving. They be married and still be moving.
Mm-hmm. Niggas ain't but hoes and tricks.
They just be wanting you so the other person can have you. They selfish. I don't know. Maybe we need some old school. Take the old school feel and vibe how it used to be back in the day, and put it on the generation. Cause you know, men back in the day, they just wanted to be providers. They wanted to make sure everything was straight. It's some men out there that's like that. I don't want to be like. I'm not.
I'm feeling like a lot of men nowadays that don't be wanting their wives to like work and stuff. They be trying to be. I don't know. It be seeming a little controlling to me. Like, if I want to get out and have a job, like, you shouldn't mind it. It shouldn't be no. Oh well, I feel like you need to stay home and take care of the kids.
But that's what like a lot of professional athletes. They don't like a woman to have no job. They just want to be at home. But anyways, y'all, tell us what you think. We're gonna finish these crabs off from the mother loving camera, okay? And y'all can tell us what y'all think in the comment below. Y'all can follow us at our social media. We'll insert it on the bottom of the screen. And y'all can follow our channels. I guess if y'all want us to do a channel together, that'd be fun.
Yeah, huh?
We don't have a channel together, but we could do one together.
If you want to see me on Bestie,
doing stuff.
Whatever.
Just like y'all.
Whatever we do when we do it.
Anyways, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for tuning into our channel, because it's going to go up on both our channels.
Okay. Oh, and hit that notification button. So, whenever we drop a new video, you get the chance.
You might just start seeing us drop videos together. Like, we'll be a channel together. You know, we'll talk.
All right.
All
Check
right.
you guys out in the next one.
Peace, y'all.